everybody, and welcome back to another episode of I Told You So. I effing told you so. I effing told you so. Nefty, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for
What's going on, Fabs and everyone? What a morning. The North American Airspace Defense Command, NORAD, is on DEFCON 1 from all the incomings that are coming from Hong Kong. The Atlantic Division is being mobilized.
Absolutely, guys. It's insane. It's crazy. I told you this. I told you this. I told you this. For those who watch my streams, you know what I said. And I'm, of course, as always, I'm going to repeat myself and make sure you remember what I said to make it clear. I know there was a list going around a few days ago.
Yes.
That list is nothing because I called all these things weeks before that list existed. Okay? So we're going to get right into it. I got to get out of here, guys, by 12 because I got to go to work, but I'm going to try to do it as fast as possible. And obviously, we'll be back tomorrow at 8:30. No more 7:30. The Acolyte is over. So we'll be on at 8:30 p.m. tomorrow, Eastern Standard. So let's see. We got Joker J in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. We got Anthony in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. We got Bo. He said something happened. Bo. Anthony says, Summer Showcase Fab. Oh, my God. It's crazy. Leo in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. We got Thule in the house. Yes, guys. Hit that like button if you don't mind. Thank you guys for being here. We got Albert in the house. Welcome, my friend. Hot Toys chose violence. Unbelievable. We got Uncarded in the house. Welcome, my friend. Artist and Captain Marvel coming soon. That's a possibility, but I doubt it anytime soon because of the fact that she didn't sell so well to begin with. And the original version, her movie version, is still available. Yeah. So I don't think if it happens, not that it can't happen, but if it happens, I don't think anytime soon.
Yeah, I would bet against that as well because the figure, didn't sell at least business-wise popular. It doesn't because it can be popular to some collectors, absolutely.
Right, my friend, welcome. Thank you for being here. We got Mad Planet in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. We have Jay Hunter. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. And Inner MJ2 this week. No. Inner who? Who's Inner? Who's Inner? Okay. Who's Inner? Oh, you mean
trans for the
You mean those guys? Oh, you mean wait, I know what you're talking about. You mean these guys. Or you mean or do you mean this guy? Okay, do you mean this guy? Is this who you're talking about? Is that who you're talking about? Is that Inner you're talking about? He said yes. Oh my God. Bucky Artist said, I call it here. Anthony, stop it. I called that 2 years ago before you started collecting.
I would say that's a good possibility.
No, it's not a possibility. It's absolutely coming. They're going to start with the Winter Soldier version, and then obviously after that. So, Anthony, that doesn't count. Peasant. So, guys, so we're gonna get right into it, guys. So first and foremost, let me show you guys something real quickly. So I don't know if you guys can see back there my lineup. Hold on. Let me move this out of the way.
The Joker, the Iron Man, Grievous, Black Widow.
So I got everybody on deck already. Everybody, all the originals, right? All the original releases by Hot Toys. This figure here is one figure that they made once. They never made it again until they decided to make a power pose out of it, right? The Mark 42. The Mark 42, the figure, when it was first out, I believe it was the very first die-cast Iron Man, if I'm not mistaken. It was a very, very special piece when it came out. It came battle damage. It came with the two options, regular battle damage, right? The battle damage plating. It came with a half a plate of face, right? It wasn't a full head sculpt. It was just half of the helmet, right? Was faced. And I forget what special thing it came with. I forget all that, right? But there was something funky about that suit. That suit was kind of bulky. It was kind of short. It was weird. But again, they never made it again besides the power pose. Great. So I'm going to show you guys real quickly So I bought two. I bought two of them because, and I'm going to show you why I bought two. So this is the first one, right? This is the not the first one.
Bring it up. Yeah, there you go.
So this is the right. This is the figure. This is the original Mark 42. As you can see, Tony Stark is battle damaged. See, he's all bloody. So I got him, right? So this is the battle damage look. As you can see, the bicep is all plate is missing. It's all beat up. The chest plate, like I mentioned, right? And then the helmet plate's got the scuffing as usual. So this is the figure. Again, die cast, very heavy. It was never remade until the power pose. Now, this is the reason why I got the second one. So third-party company made a Pepper Potts.
Oh, okay.
Hey, face sculpt helmet. So I was like, and remember that in the movie Iron Man 3, she puts the suit on first when they blow up his house.
Yeah.
He summons the suit to her to protect her. And so I guess whoever made this head sculpt, this helmet, whoever saw the movie figured, hey, let's make that helmet as well. And here we are. So this is why I have her clean with this one. As you can see, look how beautiful this figure is. Clean version.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then obviously, like I said, I have the battle damage you guys just saw. Mm-hmm. So that's why I got two, because again, one of my favorite figures of all time. And it was never remade. It was never remade ever again. Hold on. So with that said, let's get back into it. So guys, so Nefty, as you're seeing here, so we got a deluxe and a regular SKU, right? Oh, okay. A lot of. So here are the three different options, right? So before, like I just showed you, it was this, which was clean, right? Even this is a lot more battle damage than this one, as you saw. The original is very, very clean. This one has a lot more scuffing, a lot more battle damaging. This one is, as you saw, the battle damage look, but even this one is more intense, better paint application, better looking. And then this is the extreme battle damaging that we've never gotten. Yeah. This with the shoulder showing, right, with the t-shirt that he was wearing when he was working on this suit specifically in the beginning of the movie. So that's something that we never got, something brand new, something very cool, very different. And I can tell you right now, this is most likely how I'm going to display mine. I don't need them with a helmet. As you can see, I have them with helmets already. I need this head sculpt. It looks very good. It looks kind of like the Mark III. Not the Mark III, the Mark VI. The Mark VI head sculpt. The hair looks great, as you can see. But the battle damaging, you guys know how I feel about battle damage, and it's incredible. Nefty, tell us how you feel about all of it.
The figure looks beautiful. Again, for disclosure, I've limited myself from social media this morning just so I can have reaction as you present it. Now, first thing I had to ask you, what's the difference between the regular and the deluxe?
You're not gonna get this. You're not gonna get the interchangeable hands for this look here. You're not going to get the extra battle damage plate that I told you is new, and then the fancy, LED base.
Okay, now I see. So this figure looks.
And look, we get an exclusive also with this.
Oh, I see.
So this is deluxe. This is deluxe, and this is exclusive.
Gotcha. Yeah, the figure looks beautiful, awesome, detailed. I like the deep battle damage look it has. Now. It's not a complete yes for me or a no. I got to figure out, is this figure going to be the deluxe version? Is it going to be limited? It's going to weigh into my decision, because in my collection, I'm setting up to have the original 7. I have the Hulkbuster 43, and then the odd Ironmans that I have is the clean 85 and the dirty damage 85 to go with my end game. And then the only odd figure of Iron Man that I have that's kind of like in its own unique way is 47 because of the color. So it's a lot of things going to weigh in. For example, is this going to be limited on a queue, which I don't know the answer to that. And if it's not, then it can wait around because as you already know, we have other incomings coming in. This one I'll probably put on the back burner if I'm given that opportunity, meaning it's going to be accessible, it's going to be available. It's not going to be a limited queue thing. If it's a limited queue thing, then my hand's going to be forced. I'm going to have to grab this bad boy. But if it can wait from all the incomings that are coming, this one I will put on the back.
Remember, this is an MMS and it'll be available. The only thing you got to worry about is the exclusive being sold out. But again, that hasn't happened. And
but is this a queue? Is this a queue?
No. This is going to be a regular standard release.
So it will be a yes. It will be a yes, given the fact that I'll be given time to obtain this. You know,
save on welcome, and yes, he can. As you can see, this is a superhero landing. This is one look, and then here's the other look.
And the issue with this one, the issue with this one, I can tell you right off the bat, I'm gonna have to get two of this bad boy because of the difference of look. How extremely different.
It's a big difference. Exactly. And that's why I love getting multiples. That's why I love getting multiples. That's why multiples for my type of collecting, for my style of collecting, for my collection, right? I love the multiple looks, the alternate looks. That's why I always get multiples, just because it's like it's a waste to me, right? It's a waste of like this figure comes with two different, very, very different looks. Why wouldn't I want both of them? Right.
And that base, man. Wow.
Well, the base I don't care for because the base I never use anyway, right? It's cool. Nice. It's cool. It's very nice, right? But it's something that I'm not going to use. So I don't really care for the bases, even though, again, like I said, something different. We haven't gotten something like that.
So this sounds like good then. If I'm allotted that chance to get it at a much slower pace, you know, not being rushed into it because it's limited in quantity. Then this.
No, you'll have time. You'll have time to pre-order this. You don't have to pre-order immediately, and this is not a queue, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
We got Chris in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Ryan, how are you, my friend? Say hi, guys. I'm at work. Real fast. Thank you for being here, my friend. I appreciate it. We got Sean in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here.
Hi there.
Bob, this 42 is too dope. Nathan, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Have you seen so many announcements, hot toys at once? Yeah, it's crazy, right? It's insane. Harold, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Hard pass for all these for me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. And even if that were the case, okay, let's say if that were the case, this is Howie looking at you right now. Okay? He doesn't care. He doesn't need your peasant money, okay, Harold? He doesn't need your peasant money.
Commander Green.
So, oh my God. Thule says, just when you think your wallet, yo, it's crazy.
Yo, Thule, yo.
It's crazy. It's like, all right, we got a little bit of gap. Everything's delayed, you know, everything's still, you know, not out. We still got a little bit of break. And then it's like, psych, boom, boom, boom.
And Fabs, tell him what we were talking about backstage, that they haven't dropped the first phases of figures.
Right. We still haven't ordered, Scorch. We haven't ordered the Joker, the Batman imposter Joker. We haven't ordered the hologram. Right. So when is all this coming? You know what I mean? Are we going to get bombarded with, 3 queues a day for the next 2 weeks? Insane. So now, question, Nefty. As you can see, the articulation looks great. Mason pointed out that he wanted to see if he does the superhero landing pose. Here it is, right? So the articulation is great, as you can see. They give you, again, as the exclusive, deluxe exclusive, they give you bare hands, right, without the gloves on, without the metallic gloves on. You see the light up functions. You see that beautiful LED blue that we have on it now. I don't remember this one being that nice blue. Yeah.
Not to upset Mike, but can you use the word 2.0?
This is a 2.0. We're gonna get there. I don't care if Peasant Mike doesn't like it, but we're gonna get there. On this channel, we live in reality, like I told him. Okay, we live in reality. Just because he doesn't like it doesn't mean that we can just completely forget that it exists. So this is why it's called a 2.0, okay? And we're gonna get this look here. I don't remember getting it with the original one. But we got this with the quarter scale holding the battery, and I know that because I got 2 quarter scales, 2 Mark 42 quarter scales, one like this battle damage, and then one completely clean with the helmet on. Because again, gorgeous suit, one of my favorite suits. And in the beginning, it was one of the crappiest suits. Nobody liked it. Even I didn't like the colors because I was like, these colors are not the typical red Iron Man colors. I'm like, why is there so much gold, so much yellow? And over time, I was like, this is actually a really sexy suit. And I just fell in love with it over time. So look at the flaps, guys, all the openings. Again, just like the quarter scale, for those who don't know, the quarter scale has the exact same features. The thigh pads open, the on the side, the calf, everything exactly like this. I believe it lights up too. I don't use the light up function on my quarter scales, so I don't remember that. This is one of my favorite parts of the mask. These scratches here, these battle damage scratches, looks like he was fighting Black Panther. Go ahead.
If you can remind me again, the unofficial rule. What's the difference again? 2.0 and reissue?
So reissue is literally the exact same product.
Okay.
No changes, nothing different at all. The 2.0 is an upgraded body, upgraded features.
Height, sometimes it's height.
No. Well, it's always height because that's the whole point. Because when you change the body, it makes the figures taller.
Gotcha.
And then when you make the figures taller, by changing the body, it's usually a thicker body, right? A slightly thicker body. And sometimes they do have to, juice it up with fat suits and stuff like that to make them even buffer. But a 2.0 is always a bigger body overall than a regular standard.
So they're listening to Jazz Inc. on the height dimension.
Exactly. So they have to figure out what they're making product for, if the regular one or the 2.0s. That's another thing they're gonna throw in your face. So look, so we got a battle damage faceplate. We get a clean faceplate as well, as you can see. Beautiful. What do you rate the head sculpt 1 to 10?
Ooh, that looks like a good 9, bro.
Right? Beautiful. Again, it looks to me, it looks slightly like the Mark 6 head sculpt that we're getting soon. But way better. I think the tones of skin look way better.
Yeah, his face is swollen.
Right. But the skin, remember that Mark 6 looked very dark, looked very brown. They were calling him Jose Stark. So that's what, you know what I mean? So that's why this looks way better than that one, at least with the skin tone. And I like the battle damaging on it. Here is the inner mechanical details with light up function. So again, this is nothing new, but they're telling you that it's newly designed, right? So it looks different than any other time they've made it before. Here are the panels open, again, light up function inside, and this is your standard back flaps. So here's your 2.0 difference. Look at the height difference.
Wow.
Look at the height difference. So that alone on this figure tells you that it's a 2.0. Number 2, this is a clean version. Look how clean this is compared to this.
Yeah.
And look, this is their clean version. Look how much more scuffed up and weathered it is than the standard. Yep. Look at that. Yep. So that's why I want now. So am I going to get 2 of these? Probably not, because I don't need to, but I'm going to display mine. I'm going to get a deluxe fully battle damage so I could get the benefit of the battle damaging out of it with the exposed arm as well, because again, we haven't gotten that look before. So this is how you can tell it's a 2.0 right here. Mm-hmm. So again, Mike doesn't like it because he feels that there's no need for a higher, taller figure, and why it's a gimmick and blah blah blah. That's why he hates it.
Well, broader too.
It's gotta, and that's my point. Mm-hmm. It changes the entire aesthetic of any figure when you go bigger, because now you have more space to place panels differently, a little bit further apart, so it looks nicer. If you look at this one, look, it looks like he has no neck.
No neck, yeah.
Right? No neck at all. Look how tight the shoulder is from the head compared to the space in between here. So it changes the whole look of the entire figure when you do a 2.0, which is why they go bigger, because they could get more detail out of a bigger figure. Look at the difference between a 1/6 scale and a 1/4 scale. Which one has more detail? So that even that slight difference of height and size of the body that's under there makes a huge difference on the figure. Period. That's why they go bigger.
So what are we looking price wise?
I think there's going to be 400 plus. Absolutely.
Well, what about the lesser SKU? The first,
I think they were both going to be either, one's going to be 390 something and one's going to be four and change. You know what I mean? Because the big part, the parts that we're getting with the special edition, are pretty decent. This is very cheap, right? It's just a panel, but you get all of this, right? All of this, and then that fancier, fancier style of base. So is it really worth it? Who knows? But people, I got to go for the deluxe, so I have to eat whatever else they give me, which is mostly the base, because I am going to use the other two things. He says I will need to order 2 or 3. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, I need 1. That's all I need. I got 2 back here. But this is a beautiful piece. I don't need a clean version, because even their clean version, like I mentioned, it's very, very weathered. So all I need is a battle damage with the head scope on, and I'm good. We got Chris in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. We got Rudy. Guys, don't forget Rudy Tuesdays tomorrow. Hopefully this peasant makes it on time. I'm still on a conference call and can't listen in. Peasant. See what happens when you're addicted to third party? You have to work. But what a day. Also Inner lied. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that as well. I hope we have fun. Wait, we're gonna get into that too, guys. We're gonna get into that. And another thing I told you guys: stop being peasants. Stop listening to everything people tell you. Stop listening to what salesman tells you, because it's all to make the money. And that's exactly what Rudy's talking about. And again, I told you guys before, and we're gonna get into it again. I hope I have time today. If not, we'll get into it tomorrow. But it's gonna be another told you so moment. So start respecting the veteran. Julie says, Fabs, how many of these? Just one, I just said, peasant. You're not paying attention? Yeah, Internet lied about Warner Bros. Thank you. There you go. There you go.
What is it?
No, because remember that when Inner started talking about making their Jokers, they said that WB mandated and dictated their price, and it was going to be no less than $1,000.
Okay.
That was the only way that they could sell it, according to Inner, that WB told them. This new Joker by Hot Toys is not going to be $1,000 damn dollars.
Right.
Okay. So they're liars. Like I said, they were from day one. And then same thing with Yost. What did he say? Oh, WB said I needed to charge blah, blah, blah. Another lie. A company, when you buy their rights, they cannot dictate how much money you're going to charge for the product that you're asking for permission to sell from them. So that doesn't make any sense. That's why I told you guys to stop listening to everything you hear from these people who are there to take your money anyway. So of course they're going to lie to you to get your money. Stop believing, oh, Yo said that. Okay, so he said he must know everything. No, it's a business. He's looking to take your money. Same thing with Inner. Oh, we priced it at $1,000 because they told us to. Okay, we got to pay $1,000. Are you guys retarded? That's my point. So anytime you guys hear anything, you don't have to immediately swallow it. Think, ask questions, question everything. Don't just swallow it. Oh, he said, why? Think about it. They're making money off of you. So why would they need to tell you the truth about everything 24/7? They're not. They want that pre-order money, because guess what? You pre-order, they still got your money. Partial amount of it, but they have it. So it's just to take your money. So stop believing everything you hear. You don't see Hot Toys coming out giving you these, hey guys, by the way, they're making us charge you $1,000 a figure. It's ridiculous. And let's just say that they're telling you, hey, well, we don't make the Hot Toys numbers. We don't make 60,000 of any figure. So we have to charge 1,000. That's another lie. That's another lie. Because that shouldn't affect your price point. Yeah, you can justify that you need to charge a little bit more for your own profit because you don't mass produce to make it cheaper for the consumer and the customer. Understandable. But $1,000? The hell out of here. So that's my point. That's my point. Stop swallowing the garbage that you're fed by the YouTubers, because that's another one. You guys swallow that stuff. Oh, the YouTuber said, okay. You guys don't understand anything, especially when they're attached to a company that they benefit from. The company benefits from their reviews and people watching their product and them boasting about their garbage product. And then the YouTuber benefits by the company posting their videos in their groups, promoting their stuff, obviously regarding their product, but they get promotion and they get views and they get likes and they get this. So one hand washes the other. So you're not going to tell me that you're going to get honesty from two people benefiting from each other. It's not going to happen. So that's my point. And that's why I can't stand it when I sound crazy and when you guys, oh, that guy doesn't know anything. I know more than you. Okay? I know more than you. I love the past. No, because it's crazy. You know how frustrating it is that every time I tell you guys something, it's like, and then it comes out and it's like, oh, yeah. Oh, it's right. Exactly. So look at this guy. He's like, BBL inner spitting fat. Thank you. Exactly. You guys want to believe everything a salesman tells you, that's up to you, but then don't go around spreading it like a peasant and like an idiot because you don't know what you're talking about. They're all sales pitches to take your money. It's that simple. So for anybody to say, oh, they told us that we got to charge you this, who the hell are they? They went to WB to ask permission to sell their product, period. That's it. Not, hey, can you tell us how to sell it too? That's not their business. It's none of their business to tell any other company, hey, can you tell me what to price my stuff at? Or you tell me what the price. No, it makes absolutely no sense. So that's why I tell you guys right away. So next, so one thing, this thing here, Nefty, this exclusive piece, they're not showing it on top of the head sculpt, right, at all. But I think you're gonna be able to put it on top of the head sculpt, and that's what I'm hoping for, because that is a very cool piece to have on top of the of his head sculpt. I don't know how good it's gonna look. Maybe that's why they didn't put it on. Maybe it may look funky with it on.
Yeah, there's like a piece hanging on the, I guess, the left side of the screen. You see it?
No, this?
No, the other side, right there. That.
Well, no, but this is the enclosed helmet.
Okay. So point of view, I get it.
Right. So it's like this. So it's open. This is one side. This is the other side. This is the top. So remember, it opens like this. It opens mask up and then sides like this. So this is what this is. But my point is, they didn't show pictures with it on. Maybe because it looks funky. Maybe because it's not meant to go on. You know, maybe this whole neck piece is attached as one piece just to leave it as is.
Too high.
Right. So I don't know. I don't know what's happening with that. So we'll see. Plot twist, hot twist Joker. 1,000. Imagine. Wow. That would be crazy. That would be insane. Tell me it's Monday without telling me it's Monday. It doesn't. This is not a Monday. I tell you that. This is not your typical Monday by any means. Hot Toys bringing the fire. Absolutely.
The flexing. Hot Toys flexing.
So question, how do you feel about the exclusive accessory? Do you care for it? Do you like it? Do you not like it?
I like it. It adds to the more dimension to this figure.
Now, more importantly, are you going to use it?
Yeah. Because I'm going the route with two figures. So I'm not gonna go with the no clean look on this. It's gonna be battle damage or that type of in between suit up kind of a look. You know, the panels out and no head scope.
All right, guys. So topic number 2. We're doing good on time. So number 1, this is why Hot Toys is king. Nobody, including me, okay? Nobody, including me. Because I can tell you, if there's a potential figure coming out, I'll be the first one to say that's a possibility that may come. I'm telling you, I never expected this figure to come out, which is why I have it right here. I actually have 2 of them by Toys Era. Very, very good figures. The tailoring on the figures were very good. Very, very decent figures for the price at the time. Toys Era were the only Toys Era, and there was another company that made them as well. I forget who, but it was another company that made them.
In fact, so it was the same look. It was the same look that you got from Toys Era.
Same exact look here. So it came with 2 head sculpts. The Toys Era came with 2 head sculpts. One of the actor, and then obviously one with his face. Like I said, this is years old. Very, very old. But look at the suit, very decent, right? For what it was, for the price, for what it is for the price. Very decent head sculpt. You know, very, very nice, very, very detailed for what it's supposed to be, third party. And again, years old. This is not a year old. This is not 2 years old. This is not, I don't even think it's 3 years old. So actually, it's definitely not 3 years old. It's way longer than that. So I never expected that this figure to come out. So what does it say to you guys? And what does it say to me too? Never put it past Hot Toys to come out of left field with anything. And I tell you guys this all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm even shocked with this. And I tell you guys this all the time. Don't be shocked when Hot Toys comes out of left field with anything, right? I didn't even expect this. So what does this mean? If they went that far back, because remember, this is the Joker 1. This is the very first movie. This is not the second one. So what does that say? That they can go back at any moment, number one. Number two, now expect Harley Quinn and probably part 2 Joker.
Yeah.
Because they're going to see the sales on this, right? The fact that they bothered to make it Artisan as their first release, right? They got the 2 SKUs, Artisan and Sculpted, tells you that this is going forward as well.
You think they'll go back to different looks of part 1? Like we saw?
Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. And that's where I was getting to. Absolutely 100%. So again, remember that they made this version. They made the clown version. They made like the one with the brown jacket version holding the brown paper bag. And I believe there was one more.
There's a bathroom version or something like that?
I don't remember. I know there's, what is it, 3? There's 3 versions. Or 4 versions. There's 4 versions. Look it up on Nefty and let me know.
All right.
So expect different versions of this Joker from Hot Toys as well. I'm telling you right now, remember this conversation because it's happening. You heard it here first. Okay, so you're going to have the clown coming from Hot Toys. You're going to have this one. You're going to have the brown jacket version, most likely. Right? Again, can we talk about likeness now? Can we talk about, do they need permission for likeness? Well, here you go. Here's the permission for the Joker likeness with the mask on. Now, remember that the couple third-party companies made him as well, right? With the brown jacket and the paper bag with no makeup on, right? So that's going to be a possible version coming at some point, right? And I think they're going to make it. So is likeness going to be an issue? Absolutely not. That's why I'm bringing that up because it's not going to be a problem. And like I said, the fact that they're getting into it Artisan immediately, they didn't bother making a sculpted version first, and then all right, let's see how the sales do, and then out of nowhere we'll come out with a rooted version after. Nope. First announcement, boom. Here you go. Here's your sculpted. Here's your rooted. Here's your rolling eye system, and there you go. Well, how many?
It's 4.
It's 4. So what are the versions?
It's this one that we see here,
right?
And it's him without the clown mask, his brown jacket, his civilian attire,
right?
Without it. Then there's one where he's in the hospital with the green hairpiece, and
the clown, right? The clown,
and then there's an in between. It's the yellow vest, patch.
Yes, that's the one that I didn't. Right, that's the one that. Nobody else made that version. There's not one other company out there.
It looks like it's the hospital version without the doctor's gown and the green hairpiece. Because when you look at the doctor version, it's the same yellow vest and the same pants.
Let me pull it up because just so I could explain to you guys more efficiently. Let me see. Yeah, let me.
I went to Queen Studios. And went right to the source.
Hold on.
Well, I can send it to you.
Well, no, you could have just shared it, but no, I'll pull it up right here. It's no problem. Here it is. So, hold on.
Yeah, it's
this one. Right. Yeah. So this one they didn't make, right? So, but you're saying it looks like
if you look at the hospital version with the gown, it's go up.
This one?
Yeah. So
this one was made by Toys Era as well. This one was made by a third-party company as well, which I have with the brown bag, with the shopping bag. The only one, like I said, the only one that they didn't make was the one we're talking about, which is with that yellow. This one was never made by anybody, and this is completely different than what you're saying. I know what you're saying. It looks like this one.
No, it looks like the hospital gown version. When you look,
it's completely.
When you take out the white doctor's gown and you take out that rainbow thing, everything, and then the headpiece, everything else is the same.
Oh, so it could be. So that could be that version too. So that's a possibility again as well. That's the only one that, again, for no third party, anybody made this. Nobody, not one single person made this figure at all. So again, is it a possibility? Absolutely. Especially now that we got the painted version, right? We got this version here, right? Why wouldn't they go with this one or the other one that's also painted, right? The clown in the hospital with this one with the wig on, you know what I mean? So they could do anything painted, as you guys could see already, is already game, right? So the face. So let's say, oh, they didn't get permission for this likeness, right? Then we don't get this one. But I can guarantee you that everything painted already is game, okay? Because we already got him painted. So there's no, oh, well, maybe he didn't get permission for the likeness for the other one. Absolutely not. That sounds retarded. If they gave him permission for one already, he's got permission for all of them. So it's not the likeness conversation doesn't apply here. What were you saying, Nefty?
No. That it looks good to me. I'm so happy that they went back to do this piece. I obviously never jumped in on the in-art version because those prices were crazy. The only thing that I'm torn between is, am I getting the artisan version or the regular sculpted version? Now
they both look great. They both have a deluxe, I believe. I
the
think
chair is amazing.
Right, the chair. Well, this is whole diorama. These are LED lights here. This whole thing is a diorama piece.
Now, Fabs, is this Q or regular?
This is most likely Q. Because again, even though this should be an MMS. Let me see if I can find it anywhere.
Because it's definitely too.
Well, it's gonna be a DX, right? So it's gonna be a DX artisan, and let me see what the regular version is.
There it is.
This is hold on. This is let me see if I can find it over here. So this is so DX. So we got DX and DX artisan. So they didn't bother with the MMS. And look, we get all the interchangeable hands, the arms, just like the inner Joker.
The diorama.
Yeah. So now, question: Why would you think about sculpted or between sculpted or rooted? Why would you
I don't have anything that's whatchamacallit, artisan. So
I got you. So you don't want to get started with that.
Yeah. No, and not knocking the artisan. The artisan is beautiful. Just I if they're giving me the option of the sculpted, I go. But if this would have been the only piece, and it's artisan, I would have to eat the sandwich and get the artisan.
So another thing, this one obviously is limited as well. I don't remember if this one was the one with 3,000 or 4,000 pieces. But there is one that has that is limited to 4,000 pieces, I believe. So Nefty, 1 to 10.
Oh my God, this is a 9.5 for me, and we're talking about the artisan version.
No, the artisan's the artisan looks great, but the sculpted does too. Don't sleep on the sculpted. The sculpted looks very, very good as well. I actually didn't even know when I saw the sculpted. I didn't know there was a rooted. I thought it was strictly rooted, and I was like, oh wow! I was like, this is sculpted. So look how good that looks. It looks very good. It looks very
most likely the Q is going to be for the artisan, and
correct.
This is going to be
correct. It's usually what that is.
Now you know what I noticed too. The green is more pronounced, maybe too green on the rooted, while in the artisan obviously looks like that more natural green.
Oh, you're talking about the paint, the hair.
Yeah, the hair. Yes, sorry, the hair.
Well, so it blends in. It blends in different on the wall than it does on the sculpted. You know what I mean? All right, guys. So again, another figure that I told you about. Another figure that I called weeks before that bullshit list that was going around. I told you that weeks ago. What did I say? Let me repeat myself, as I tend to do. When the General Kenobi picture, right, from the box, fighting Grievous, that everybody was saying, overseas, the guy from overseas was talking about, oh, that's the sideshow statue, blah, blah, blah. Remember I said Hot Toys would never do that. Hot Toys is not using nobody's statue. And this is what's coming. We are getting a regular Clone Wars Grievous and we're getting a movie version diecast Grievous. Go
What?
look it up. Go look it up. Go look it up. It's documented. It's there somewhere. Go find it. So this is the MMS version, Nefty,
So
of
it's the movie version.
the movie version that's diecast. Remember that Clone Wars hasn't done anything diecast to date. So
Okay.
that's why they're gonna make Grievous, but not diecast. It's gonna be all plastic. I'm seeing that Clone Wars at Hot Toys is not making anything diecast for Clone Wars. So I can guarantee you there will be nothing made
But
for Clone Wars with diecast. Period.
the Clone War has not been announced. The only
Correct.
one we're
So the
the only
Clone
one we're
Wars,
looking at is this one.
correct. The Clone
Okay.
Wars Grievous was only teased in the box art of
Yes.
the General Kenobi. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but again, they're showing you this one first. Again, and nobody even thought about this one. I was the only one who said this was coming. Diecast on top of that. So you're welcome. And hit that like button, peasants. So then, also, as you can see, the reason why this is an easy thing to do in plastic, because number one, all they're going to do is use up all of these panels again without the metal framing that gives it the diecast, heaviness. That's it. So they're going to reuse. And what did I tell you guys? Why do I tell you guys all the time? The moment they make one mold for something that they can reuse over and over and over, you better believe that they can reuse it over and over and over. If there's a possibility of a different style, a different type of Grievous, a dark side Grievous, even though he's a bad guy, right? He's a dark side. But something even more evil, something that we haven't seen before, something from that I haven't seen before, not you guys, that I haven't seen before. Something, a different style of look from Clone Wars, maybe. Some type of variant. That's a possibility. Why? Because they just made these panels, and you better believe they're going to milk these panels. So you're going to get exactly why I told you were going to get these two versions, because they've been doing this for years. So you're going to get the regular version, you're going to get the diecast version, and you're most likely going to get some type of variant one way or another. You heard it here first. Nefty, how do you feel about this? Are you excited for this? Do you have the sideshow one?
Very excited. I own the sideshow one, which is hot. Oh yeah, you can't even look that way, bro. That piece will fall. That Grievous will fall.
See mine back there?
Yep, I see it. Mine is standing and all, but it has all the inherent joint problems that everybody knows it came with the sideshow. But this will be my second figure that I'll own two of, because I want the forearm and the two arm look. And the first one is going to be the Iron Man.
Wait, so you have sideshow with forearms, and then you're going to have a Hot Toys with what?
Well, the sideshow, I'm just going to have to put that away. I'll probably give it to my son or something.
Oh my God.
No, that one, that with this bad boy here. I mean, if I can somehow use it in some form of a diorama that he's on the floor eating earth, because that sideshow, man, you even look at it the wrong way, it falls on itself, or. So this one, and I'm actually very curious how the engineering went down on this bad boy.
Well, it's very simple. It's very simple. I can tell you that. It looks intricate, but it's very simple if you really think about it.
They cracked
it looks gorgeous, huh?
They cracked the code in keeping the arms, hopefully they've cracked the code in keeping the arms steady and the whole figure steady, because again, the sideshow, you breathe on that bad boy.
Exactly. Very thin, very, very light. Yep. That's another problem. And guys, another thing that this tells you, what does this tell you? Hot Toys hasn't been making a bunch of figures because Sideshow has had them. Again, it has nothing to do with license. It has nothing to do with license. Remember that multiple companies can make the same product in 1/6 scale. So it has nothing to do with Sideshow has the license, so Hot Toys couldn't do it. It has nothing to do with that. What I've told you guys in the past, for those who remember, is that the reason why Hot Toys hadn't made them was because again, they're friends with Sideshow. To not destroy their market with their figures, they give them that gap. So it's like Sideshow will get, for example, the license for Grievous. That Grievous has been out how many years now? We're up to a second release of the Grievous. Remember, one was crappy, and then the second one was supposed to be fixed, and it was, Mine was fine, but some were crappy still. And look how many years went by before Sideshow even Hot Toys even teased theirs, which is right now. So what does that tell us? It tells us that anything that we've seen by Sideshow made years ago is 100% coming from Hot Toys.
And the weathering on this bad boy looks beautiful.
Oh, exactly. So get ready for that, guys. Another thing you heard here first. The eye rolling system, gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. The eyes. Look how sexy those eyes look.
And Fabs, the next question, is this Q or regular sale?
No, this is MMS. This is Movie Masterpiece. So this would be regular standard sale. At least I would assume, because there's nothing special about this. And again, it was from a movie. So
wow, look at that.
Look at this. So this is not, just so you don't get all confused. It's not red.
No.
They're just pointing out the diecast in there, but it's not red. See, like nothing is red. They're just showing you the red parts are the diecast pieces. So here is the chest flaps. They open, as you can see. You see the green inside. Openable chest armor displaying inner mechanical details.
Wow.
Very nice. So here's the staff with the electric ends. Here's his weapon, his pistol. He's got the missing. Oh, they give you the missing arm. That's cool. You get a battle damage faceplate too.
Oh,
that's all I needed to see.
I'm getting two of these bad boys.
Oh, that's all. I don't need two because I
see LED lights.
Yeah, everything's LED, of course. But the battle damaging is what I'm excited for now. I didn't even see it. So now I can have him missing an arm with because my Sideshow one, I have him with the 4 lightsabers. So this one, I'm going to have this weapon here with the battle damaging, missing an arm, and probably holding this gun with the other one. Oh, it's going to be so good. This is beautiful. Rate this 1 to 10, FT.
Oh, this is a good 9.
And look, this is the only issue that we may come across with.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Well, that's the thing. So this could be a Sideshow exclusive in yellow, right? So this could be the only thing that we have as an exclusive. The yellow coins from Sideshow. Again, I don't think it's going to be a Q, but I think this is going to be what they're going to offer as an exclusive. And this is going to be the overseas exclusive, which we already got for Darth Revan and what was the other one? Star Killer. Mm-hmm. So, how excited are you for this?
Very excited, man. This is gonna go beautiful with my collection. It's a big piece too.
It's gonna be tall.
Yeah, I'm excited. Now I'm gonna go with 2 because I want the 2 arm and then the 4-arm look. And you know what? Probably I'll do the same. I'll keep the Sideshow one as is with the 4 legs and display this one with battle damage, and then my second figure just with the 2 arms. But this is definitely coming home. What are we looking price wise?
Well, look at this. So it's got a bunch of stormtrooper little like toy guys, like the ones that came with the Rogue One.
Death
Trooper, right? That little white stormtrooper toy. So it looks like he comes with a bunch of these as well, which is really cool. I didn't know that. And look, you got some flames on the base as well. Very nice. I think this being diecast, being as big as it is, again, it's very thin.
4?
Not very,
4?
I think so. I think it's going to be either high 3s or low 4s. 100%. Again, it's a very thin one, but because of the fact that it's very tall and it's going to have some weight and it's diecast. Exactly. I think I hope, I'm going to tell you this. The Sideshow is all plastic, right? It was 2 and change. This one, because of the fact that it's diecast and obviously it's Hot Toys, you know what? I'm gonna change and I'm gonna say it's gonna be high 3s. So it's gonna be between 365 to 395, or very low 4s. I'm gonna say, because again, it's only printed panels. It's a very, very small endoskeleton, so I don't think it's gonna be anything very, very crazy expensive. Why? What do you think?
No, I was gonna say 4.
Yeah, that's about right. Guys.
Whoa!
Also,
I hadn't seen this.
Another figure I told you guys was coming, and I'm going to tell you for those again who may remember. She's right here.
from Iron Man.
So the reason why this was a must at some point, and looks like today is that point, because look at this. This was the very first Iron Man 2 Black Widow, right? The very first Black Widow made, right? The very, very first one ever. And look at this thing. This thing, I'm going to focus so you guys could get the full effect. But you guys are going to notice that she looks, look at this. The likeness is not even there if you really want to get technical. So you don't really see Black Widow there. You don't see Scarlett Johansson there. Number two, look at this hair. Straight up doll hair, 100%. Look at this garbage. Again, yeah.
When did Star Ace make that figure?
Oh my God.
How dare you?
This is so, as you can see, guys, the hair needs a redo. Again, very basic figure, very, very small body. So this is now, forget it. This is going to get redone very, very well, properly. They already mentioned the proportions being better. So let's get right into it. So Nefty, how do you feel about a piece like this? Is it exciting for you, or do you care for it? Or
yeah, it's exciting for me. Again, I'm very, very, I guess, intimidated when it's dealing with hairs like that. Like, I know there's a whole world of discipline when it comes to those types of hair. But like I mentioned before, if this is the only thing you're serving me right now, and you're not giving me a rooted version of this, and I have the opportunity to jump on the queue, because I'm suspecting, as I see the word artisan connected to this, it's going to be a limited queue system, right?
Correct. So this is only artisan, one SKU, nothing else, no sculpted, which again, they never made her sculpted, only with this doll hair, right? Yeah. So this is why I said, again, could have been over a year ago. I said, this is a must. This figure looks like a straight toy, like a straight Barbie doll, complete garbage. Again, some people's suits flaked by now, completely flaked by now. So that's why it was an easy pull for me.
This is definitely one that if I can, although I'm intimidated when dealing with these hair stuff, with artisans edition or real hair, I will try to make a move on this one.
Well, if you get it, you give it to me. It's not a big deal.
I only own one Black Widow, and it's definitely not this one.
Right.
So
well, this is going to be the most generic, the most basic, the most, this is going to be, your least.
I like it.
But let me tell you something. Look how real this picture looks. Yeah. Tell me this does not look like you're looking at Scarlett Johansson right now.
This is definitely a 9.5.
This is a
10 when I get it in my hand. But
oh my God, this is perfect. This is perfect already.
I always go with the ideology that it'll differ a little by the time you get it in your hand, or it can remain the same. But
and let me tell you something. Look at with the side eye looks exactly like her. Exactly. Look at the likeness there. Look at the likeness I just showed you from the original one. Trash. So this is going to be a masterpiece when this thing is out. A masterpiece. Look at this. She is perfect. There is no complaints whatsoever. There is nothing to cry about. Whoever doesn't like her is a peasant because you don't like Marvel, because there's absolutely no way that you can say anything bad about this figure. The body looks great. The likeness is perfect. Yeah. The hair is perfect.
Fabs, and what they say on the queue, 4,000, 3,000, 2,000?
I don't remember the numbers exactly, but it's something like that. It's something like, actually, let me see. Let me see.
They make it real hard for you, man.
Let me pull it up real quickly because I think I have it. Let me see. So we got, it looks like 6. I don't know what these numbers mean. It doesn't say how many pieces here.
I see 800.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if that's what that means. I guess 6 here, 800 here, 800 here. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know if they even said it. I know some did. I don't know this one specifically. So if somebody knows in the chat, please let me know how many. We got a super chat. Thank you, my friend. Gauntlet Black 4,000, non-gauntlet 2,000. Oh, there you go. So there is a exclusive piece for this where we're gonna get into. So look, she came with this weapon. She never had this weapon before, this is obviously from the movie
Flexible.
accurate. Look at all these poses, beautiful. The articulation looks very, very good. Look at that body, nice and curvy, hourglass shaped. We got Hot Toys coming after Inart with their magnetic.
Magnet!
So we got a magnetic base.
Inart, here we come.
We got a magnetic base from Hot Toys to let them know how it's done, to let the peasants know how you're supposed to do a proper magnetic base, and they're going to teach them a lesson in their own game. And here we are. So here's a regular, what do you call it? Edition. And here's the deluxe, the exclusive. So she comes with this. Again, this is from nowhere because she never wore this. She never had this in the movie. They just added this for the hell of it. But look how badass she looks with that. So here's the exclusive gauntlet. So as William said, thank you again, William. He says Black Widow 4,000 with the gauntlet and 2,000 without the gauntlet. So we get more with the gauntlet. Thank God.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Gauntlet? Oh, yeah, no, he's right. Gauntlet Black Widow 4,000, non-gauntlet Black Widow 2,000. Yeah, so we need the gauntlet. I think those numbers sound backwards, but thank you, my friend. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. And this is for you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Thank you, my friend. And then, guys, so how exciting is the gauntlet for you, Nefty?
This is incredible. Again, I hadn't seen this until now. I wasn't even aware of the gauntlet. Gauntlet's coming home. She looks fantastic from every angle. I'm noticing that
every angle.
Pose, I'm not seeing that crease destruction that sometimes you see on figures when they're at certain poses. You see all the creases coming around. She looks good, So
well, they gave her enough slack on the arms, as you can see, so they don't look horrible when she's doing anything.
Yep,
definitely so coming. She looks so Raider 1 to 10. This is a 10 all day long.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 9.5 because I want to give that 0.5 to in case it changes a little.
You want to give that 0.5 to Jazz Inc. when you get her in hand. I got it. And then, guys, we got this beauty as well. Yes. So another. Pay attention. Pay attention. As you can see, they're starting with the short-haired rooting.
Yes.
Okay. Pay attention. What does this mean? Anything. I'm going to repeat it. So you peasants in the back and here, anything is game at this point. Anything. So as long as the character has long enough hair to where it could go back, you better believe it's coming artisan. So it looks like we're getting the entire line at some point, over the years in an artisan release. Here we have them battle damage, which is something that we've gotten before, but never artisan, obviously, and never this type of very, very, mild battle damaging or blood and stuff like that. So here we got the separate eye rolling. How do you feel about this, Nefty? How do you like the rooting, the rooting job?
I like it. I like it a lot. I like the bruising. I like the detail.
Bruising.
Yeah, I like the detail. I own the original Iron Spidey. So this can actually fit because my current Iron Spidey is all suited up. So I can have this one now unmasked and showing, all the bruises.
Exactly.
So exactly. This fit in my collection and fit in the way that I don't have to put the legs on it because I already have the legs on the first one. I can just have him, battle his face uncovered. So yeah. This is this the feud?
No, I don't think so. I don't think. The artisan, yes. The artisan, yes. It is. The other one, the sculpted, I don't think so. Obviously.
Well, there's a sculpted version as well.
Of course. I'm gonna pull it up in a second. Okay. So look. So LED light up points powered by USB. So all the same light up features that he had in the movie. The suit lit up in specific areas. Here it is. They lit up the suit.
Yeah.
So we got light up here, and here. Also the gauntlets.
And so the eyes.
Obviously the eyes they did already. So we have also the legs as well, as you can see down here. So we have the most movie accurate Iron Spider right here, right now. Also, as you can see, we get a deluxe. We get a deluxe base right here, right? The rock base, which is, I believe, from the Obi-Wan figure as well. Same exact reused rock base. We get a hammer from Thor, right, for that scene from one of the scenes, I believe. And then obviously the claws, and we get another gauntlet, right? Infinity Gauntlet. Also, guys, one thing I noticed, if you pay attention to the legs, because of the type of body, I'm assuming the type of suit, the type of different figure that it is, they're giving us magnetic. See, this is why they give us the hammer to get this scene here. And also, when you look at the legs, magnetically attached pincers. So what they're doing now is, instead of giving us those holes in the figure, which again, they're okay, right? But they're not necessary anymore. So the fact that they're getting rid of those holes to not ruin your figure and not have to use those little cover-ups, that this is way better, way cleaner, makes the figure look aesthetically pleasing that much more. And again, you don't see those holes, you don't get those holes, and you can take them off and put them on as you please. So that is a great idea. How do you feel about that being the first one being used?
That's amazing, man. Now I'm thinking about my old figure.
That's what's gonna happen. So, like I said, for this, I have two Iron Spiders, one with a head sculpt, one without, one with the spider legs out, one just completely clean for the end game display. This one I will get just to have with the artisan, obviously the battle damage sculpt, and holding probably whatever he could hold. But look at the size difference. Look how much beefier he is. Look how much bulkier he is. They look kind of the same height, which is great, but you can see how much bulkier and thicker he is as a 2.0, no Diddy. And as you can see, the one thing I don't like, look how nice the neck looks here, and look how here again, it's only from the lack of reflection. That's all it is. It's not that it's bad or anything like that. It's only from the lack of reflection. The reflection, you can see the reflection here, right, shining off of the suit, because remember it was like a metallic shiny suit.
Yeah.
And then here you don't see that reflection, so it looks like he has no neck. I can guarantee you, in hand it'll look perfectly fine. But notice that it's a different type of material. They're giving us that rubbery suit that they've been using lately a lot for the Spider-Man figures. This was a completely different style of suit. This is the one that once it wrinkles, it's done forever.
Yeah.
So that was one thing that they needed to change. If they were going to update these figures, they had to change the suits, because these suits, once, especially at the arms, once you fold them for too long and you extend it back out, forget it. That thing is wrinkled permanently, because it was very, very thin. So here we got, I think that, let me see. So we have, I want to make sure we don't have an exclusive. No, we don't. So we don't have an exclusive. So Nefty, are you excited for this 1 to 10?
Yes, I am. 1 to 10. This is a 10. I like it. I love all the upgrades. It's coming home. Again, I own the original fully suited up, so I have an excuse to at least display this one unmasked. But man, those legs that are magnetic, that feature is awesome. Yep. The USB aspect, that everything lights up in the suit is another good thing. So I'm actually torn if I should even get 2. But what would I do with my third one? My old one, that is.
Well, I'm always accepting gifts. So one thing I wanted to show you guys real quickly. So it looks like also, instead of just giving us a red light, they're giving us panels for the eye color. So we're getting the whites, the standard white. We're getting the red for the kill mode, or whatever they called it, and then the blue. I forget what the blue was for. But I remember he did light up blue, I think, for one of the functions of the suit. So they're giving us the blue one and the red one as well. So that's very, very cool. And let me show you the sculptor real quickly, in case you have to pick and choose like a peasant. Let's see. Here is the sculpted. It still looks very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
USB on this or no?
Yeah, everything's USB. Yep.
So where do you connect it?
See, all LED light up points powered by USB in the back of the suit.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't see no like.
No, in the back. Well, they didn't really show you the back.
In the back, if there's some type of connection or what.
There has to be. I'm assuming it's got to be in the back, because that's why I think they made those. Well, number one, they're not showing you the back at all, if you notice,
Yeah.
right? And if you're gonna have the spider legs out,
Oh, right
then
there, right there. Put the spider legs back. Nothing
see,
in there.
you don't really see anything back here.
Trying to
So
see
I
how the
don't,
hell-
I don't know. It's got to be in the back though. I don't see, I don't see any other place for it. So another very exciting guys, a very exciting figure, guys. And then last but not least, because I got to get out of here, we got this beauty. Let's go with the Battle Damage Deluxe version of Anakin. So I'm assuming, guys, this is going to be some type of variant for Obi-Wan. We're not seeing anything that mentions Obi-Wan. We're seeing Star Wars and we're seeing DX. Again, it doesn't say anything, so that's just my assumption. Because it's very, they're reusing kind of like the head sculpt that they use for that Obi-Wan, for the Vader Obi-Wan right here, as you can see. It looks like literally they reused the same exact thing. Maybe they modified it a little bit more. Who knows? But look at all the battle damaging. The whole thing is destroyed. The whole panel is destroyed. The whole chest plate is destroyed. The whole leg cloth is ripped. The pants are ripped. Here are his metallic extensions as well. Nefty, talk to me.
I love it. This is a figure, right? Not a statue?
No, this is a figure.
Wow, this looks amazing, bro. This looks amazing. I have the Kenobi battle damage one, but this is really battle damage, bro. Now, is this from the movie Kenobi or?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. It doesn't say, but again, I'm assuming it's gonna be from Obi-Wan. I'm assuming it doesn't say. It just says Star Wars and it says what do you call it? It says Star Wars and it says DX, but it doesn't say where it's from. But look, guys, Hayden's head sculpt complete Vadered out.
Yep.
100% rolling eyes, as you can see. Beautiful head sculpt. This looks like Deadpool a little bit. If you want.
Well, that could be a preview to a Deadpool head sculpt.
Exactly.
Shows you.
Look at the battle damaging, guys. How beautiful, how gorgeous this is. Look at the weathering, even on the full helmet, because that was not destroyed. I love the combination of the metallic pieces.
I love the base.
See the base. I don't really care for the bases, but look at this. Look at this. See the base. The base to me
makes it look like a statue.
Well, it makes it look like it's floating too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's cool. They're cool bases, but it's like, man, I'm not going to use any of it. But I can tell you the cyborg look to him right here.
Yeah.
Man, look at that metallic.
Yep.
That is a beautiful.
With the mask, the other look with the mask.
No, so I'm going to display it like this. Like there's no way I'm wasting this head sculpt. Or this way. This way.
Oh,
this is
I hadn't seen that.
Yeah, this is the exclusive helmet that comes with the battle damage Vader. So as you can see, this is something that damage mask. So you can have them clean like this, with this broken off, or with your standard. Like I said, from the what do you call it? The Obi-Wan Darth Vader that we already got. So guys, tons and tons of choices. Nefty, what are you going to do with yourself?
I'm going to go crazy with this one, man. I'm going to go crazy. I'm definitely getting this. Now, question. Is it a Q or is it a regular? Or
no. So I think, so here's the thing. Here's where it gets tricky. I'm going to assume that it can't be a Q because of the fact that there's a deluxe. The exclusive aspect of it, maybe. But I think this is going to be your standard thing, because another reason being it's not a Hot Toys exclusive. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't think so. But again, who the hell knows what they're going to do?
Gotcha.
Also, guys, I apologize for doing this so fast. I got to go to work.
Yep.
We'll be back tomorrow, Tuesday. And remember, no more acolytes. So we'll be back at 8:30 Eastern Standard tomorrow. So don't forget. Nefty, thank you, my friend, for being here. I will see you tomorrow. Guys, have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.